Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another NFL video. Today we'll be talking about the AFC East, Big Ten Division, Aaron Rodgers on the Jets. Something new. Bill Belichick, how many years does he have left as a head coach? And then Josh Allen, and then Tyreek Hill, Jalen Ramsey on that Dolphins team. And the Bills have been the leader of this division, to be honest. So let's get right into it. Let's see what. Alright, the Miami Dolphins did a lot of things in the offseason. Got Jalen Ramsey. Got some guys in free agency. Got some speedsters in the draft. And yeah, I like what they got on their team. The only thing for them is, can they stay healthy throughout the season? Or how long can they stay, a full team? I have them going 15-2. That's a big praise. Big praise. And it's a big what if, because I feel like this is the ceiling for their team. This very easily could happen. But again, can they all stay healthy? Tyreek Hill, he gets injured. Waddle gets injured. Tua was near retirement at one point in the season. So it's really injuries for them. And if they do get injured, can they come back at the right time? Towards the end of the season is when you want your guys to be back, so you're ready for that late run towards the end of the season, and ready for that playoff push, Super Bowl push. So, and that's the really big concern for the Dolphins right there. Can they stay healthy? Because they do have guys that have injury history. Obviously, they have big-time games here. That Bills won, have them losing in Buffalo. So, yeah, and they have them losing to the Eagles, the Super Bowl contending team, right there. It's a Sunday night game, or Thursday. No, it's a Sunday night game, I believe. I was trying to get tickets for that one, and those tickets are mighty expensive, so there ain't no way I'm going over there. And, yeah, that's a big-time game. I haven't beaten the Chiefs as well. That's probably where we all thinking. I think Jalen Ramsey, Tyreek Hill go off. It's Tyreek Hill's revenge game. Jalen Ramsey, I don't think, has played against the Chiefs for a minute. So I think they're going to go off in those two games. Or both of them right there. That Ravens game later in the season is going to be very nice as well. Lamar Jackson and all them boys. Dolphins. About 4 key games for the Dolphins is that Bills game, first one in the season, and then that Eagles game. You're competing against a Super Bowl contending team, so it's a good time to measure and see where you're at against them. If you could beat them, that's really nice, but at the end of the day, it's just going to be see where you're at. And then the Chiefs game, again, another Super Bowl contending team, and this one's like in Europe or something, because it's in 6 a.m. or something like that. I don't know where it's at. Maybe in Mexico, I don't know. But that's a really good game right there. And then the Bills game, the last Bills game, that's the last one of the season. It's a big time game right there, and I think the division's gonna come down to the end, and it's gonna come down to those 2 Dolphins games and the 2 Bills games. Those 2 teams that play against each other right there, they're gonna be the ones that are making a run for the division leader. And I think that last game right here in Miami is going to be very important for both of those teams. Big time game right there. Might be a Sunday night game, to be honest. So, can't wait for that one. Alright, the Jets, New York Jets, man. Basically got Aaron Rodgers, Lazard, Randall Cobb. Who else you get? That might have been it. Oh, he did pretty solid in the draft. You got Will McDonald. You got a center, I believe. Joe Tipman, I think it was, or was it for the Giants? I don't remember who it was, but he got a guard or something like that. So you got some sort of protection for Aaron Rodgers, and you also got the edge rush for that defense. So not too shabby. I have them losing to the Bills first game. I believe that's the first game of the season right here. The Bills and Jets. So it's a big time game right there. Have them losing against the Cowboys. It should be a close game, but it is in Jerry's world, so yeah, it's not an easy game to win. And then lose it to the Chiefs, lose it to the Eagles, Chargers, Dolphins later in the season, and then the Texans game right here. I feel like the Texans could very easily upset the Jets right here, and if they do, I think that'd be a big time blow to the Jets playoff run or playoff, to make it into playoffs. And every game is very, very valuable in the AFC because there's so many talented teams in the AFC that one loss, especially to a lower, like a rebuilding team, even though there's not that many of them, if you lose to a rebuilding team in the AFC, that could be the demise of your playoff, That Texans game, I would not be surprised if the Texans do upset the Jets right here. And then have losing to the Dolphins. And then going on 3-game winning streak to end off the season. I have the Jets going 10-7. It's very, very close. They may make playoffs. They may not make playoffs. It's very, very close. You never know. The AFC is super stacked. So it might have them slightly at the end of the stick, not making playoffs. Or they do make it. So that's how competitive the AFC is. So my 4 key games for the Jets is that first Bill game. We want to start the season off real nice, set the tone to the season, because everybody, Jets fans, the Jets organization, they want this to be a Super Bowl team, a Super Bowl contender team. So winning that first game will be very, very big for the Jets organization. For the Chargers, the Browns, and the Patriots, must-win games later in the season. Patriots could be playing that role where they could kick out the Jets out of the playoffs, even though they're not even close to making playoffs. They probably will have that opportunity to mess up the Jets' playoff hope. So yeah, those later season games are gonna be very, very important for the Jets. And for the Patriots, man, I like the Patriots draft class. They got a couple good guys on there in their draft class. Obviously they're rebuilding. There's no doubt about it. They have questions at the QB spot, either Zappy or Mac Jones. So yeah, for me the Patriots are kind of in a bad situation because the rest of the division are super good. They're super competitive teams. All those teams could make a Super Bowl run, but except for the Patriots. The Patriots are kind of on the other side. They're rebuilding. I have them going 4-13. They have a tough schedule. Very unfortunate for the Patriots because, again, the rest of the division, they're really good. But the Patriots are just not there. They have young guys. They're in a rebuilding stage. Hopefully they get back soon. And the question is for the Patriots is how much time does Bill Belichick have? How many years does he have left in him? Is this the last year for Bill Belichick, or does he have 3 more years? We don't know. So, yeah, that's gonna be the real question for the Patriots this season: is how many years does Bill Belichick have, and who's gonna be your future quarterback? Who's gonna be your franchise quarterback for the rest of the years to come? I only have 3 key games for the Patriots. These are kind of like important ones for their just franchise because the first game right here. That's going to be Tom Brady's goodbye ceremony for New England because he kind of really didn't do it over there. So that's going to be his thing over there. And then obviously the Giants-Patriots thing is always going to be a rival. And then for the last game, again, the Patriots could possibly play that I don't know what you call it. But they could play a role where they could kick the Jets out of the playoffs. So that might be a big game. I'm pretty sure Bill Belichick would really want the team to play phenomenal against the Jets to do that because, it's Bill Belichick. All right, next team up, and the last but not least, the Bills. The Bills. They lost Edmonds. They didn't really do anything. They got Dalton Kincaid, so they did do good in the draft. Dalton Kincaid, the guard from Florida, he's really good. to help the run big time, because they really need help in the run game, because that was a problem for the past couple of years, that they become one-dimensional, causing Josh Allen to be, the only guy to make plays, because they had no run game at all. So they helped the run game, get Dalton Kincaid to, just for versatility. He can play outside, he can play inside. The guy could do everything. I have the Bills going 12-5. The record could be better because D-Hop could easily go to the Bills, and that could very easily change the outcome of different. Like, if D-Hop is on the Bills, I think they could beat the Bengals, and that would be a phenomenal game to watch. Literally, it would be Hopkins, Diggs versus Jamal Chase, Hill, and then Joe Burrow and Josh Allen. That's a phenomenal game right there. If Hopkins does go to the Bills. So yeah, they'll be way better. Like, Hopkins raises the ceiling to the Bills big time, And even though he is a receiver and the weakness to the Bills is running the football, but they did get guys from free agency. They got Damian Harris. They got the guard from Florida. So they do have guys that can run the football and to help run the football. So hopefully they are able to do that, because as you can see later in the season, Josh Allen, every time early in the season, he plays at an MVP level. He really does. Like, he always gets my MVP vote early in the season, and then middle to the end, he drops. He drastically drops, and it's like, where the hell did MVP Josh Allen go? So hopefully, if they can run the football, that'll help Josh Allen, and maybe he wins MVP this year, finally, after like 3 years of him playing phenomenal. So, alright, 4 key games for the Bills. Very tough to decide because there's a lot of games that are very, very interesting and big time games. You got the Chiefs, you got the Eagles, Bengals. There's many teams I could have picked, but I picked the first Dolphins game. It's gonna be very important for the division. Picked the Jaguars game. That's gonna be in Germany, I believe, somewhere over there in Europe. So it's gonna be cool for the fans over there. Trevor Lawrence, Josh Allen, 2 young quarterbacks. Big game right there. And then the Eagles and the Bills, gonna see where they're at. If they could compete against the Eagles, they should be able to. It is early in the season, so it'll be kind of MVP Josh Allen right there. And then the last game of the season against the Dolphins in Miami. It's gonna be big time for the division. So yeah. Alright, that's gonna be it for this video. AFC East is absolutely stacked. Patriots rebuilding. Jets got Aaron Rodgers. Bills, Dolphins. Who's gonna take the division? Can the Dolphins stay healthy throughout the season? And can they come back from injuries if they do get hurt? And then Josh Allen. Can Josh Allen continue to play at an MVP level throughout the whole season of football, instead of the first 7 games, or first 6 games? And can they land D-Hop? Because D-Hop said he wants to go to Bills, Eagles. He wants to play with a team with defense. So can they land D-Hop? Everybody's trying to get him. We'll see where he goes, and wherever he goes, he's gonna make a big impact. So I hope you like this video. Like and subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.